Well, welcome back today, and hey, thanks for tuning in. Now, before we go tearing into this 318 here to rebuild it for piecemeal here and hop it up for that race in September I was telling you about, well, we got to clean it up a little bit first. And I like to clean them up a little bit before I go tearing into them, if at all possible. So today I'm going to show you the fastest, cheapest, easiest way to do that. Ew, that bag's nasty. I ain't using that one. So the very first thing you're going to do is mask off anything you don't want to get no water in. You know, you got a carb, intake, whatever. So obviously we don't want to get nothing down in this. So we're not going to go crazy because we're not just blasting it. But just try to keep as much out as possibly can here. So any splashing. That looks good enough to me. I'm going to cover up the old distributor here. Not that it really matters, it's going to be all changed anyway. We don't want to get down inside. I guess I'll take that nasty one, which has something wet inside. I don't know what. And I'm missing the fill cap here, so we're going to shove that in there. Now, once you get all that covered up, go down to your local dollar store first, or even the cheap stuff at Walmart, I believe, works. I get this at the dollar store for like $4. Oven cleaner. What we're going to do is coat this thing down, fairly heavy on it. Don't be liberal with it here. Coat this down, and then we're just going to let it sit. Walk away. You know, go have a drink or something, or make yourself lunch. You know, give it like 10-15 minutes, and we're just going to hose it off. Not with a pressure washer, just with a garden hose. Remember, simple, fast, easiest. You see it already taking grease off the transmission here. You know, like I said, walk away for 10-15 minutes. Or you can sit here and stare at it if you want to, but really don't need to. We're just going to let it do its magic. In the meantime, I'm going to get myself a drink of water and drag the hose over here a while. Well, like an idiot here, I forgot to hit the record button, per usual, but I let it sit 15 minutes. I just got done hosing it off. And since this was really, really bad, which if you're doing this, they usually are, but it's going to take more than once to do this one, just because it's really bad. But you can see on the transmission bell housing here, and up here at the distributor and the valve covers, she's peeling her off. So I'm going to get the can bag out, I'm going to spray it up again, and let her sit in our 15, and then we'll hose her back off for the second time here. There's the other fun part there. If it's really super thick and heavy, like this one is, when you go to do it a second time, you're either going to have to let it sit and dry off, or get some air, leaf blower, whatever you got, dry it off as much as you can, because the stuff likes to work better on a dry surface. Or if it's super thick and heavy, let it sit on a little longer than 15 minutes. Or if you're super adventurous, spray that on the oven cleaner, give it its 15-20 minutes, pressure wash it off. But you're gonna blast yourself a little bit. Oh, there you go. I picked it back up and brought it around. You can see I'm in a couple spots. I didn't quite get it all off. But for the most part, 95% of it's off. So I mean, you can actually get to the bolts, the water pump. And focus too much up here on the intake, because like I said, that's getting swapped out anyway, because we're going to do some rebuilding on it. You can see it, what it did for the bell housing there. Then focus too much back here on the transmission itself. Not too worried about it. Would have got a bunch off of the pan. Just the cylinder heads and the intake, which were real bad. And the front half of the motor, which was real bad. You can see it cleaned it down to the bare steel here. Oh, so there you go. How to clean an engine block with the cheap dollar store oven cleaner there. Doesn't work perfect. I mean, I think if you would combine that, let it soak a little bit longer with the pressure washer, I think you get probably 99% of the stuff off of it. But I'm just cool with getting just the 90% off of it, because we're ripping it down. We'll clean it up. We got a whole bunch of work to do, and you're going to get to see it. Well, that's where we stand. So I'm actually just going to pull my plastic off, set down on the ground, let her dry off for a while, and then tuck her back inside later, so we can pull the transmission bell housing, clutch all that off, and get it mounted up on the engine stand and start ripping it apart to rebuild it and do a couple old school tricks to it. And we'll go over that. So, the bike. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got something out of it. And hey, thanks for watching. See you next time.